Students, this is the second example, no? X squared plus b negative, 3 to 1. Students, this is our second example. We have x squared minus 5x plus 6 equals 0. Okay? So, alam naman natin na may format kasing hinahanap dito or sinusundan. So, we have x squared, this is the format, plus or minus bx. Okay? So, ang goal din natin, syempre, kung meron man constant dito sa left-hand side, like this one, kailangan mapunta yan sa kabila. Okay? So, for us to do that, we have to make sure na yung a natin pala is equal to 1. Kapag ganyan, wala tayong problema. Okay, so dito sa problema na to, we have x squared minus 5x. Of course, positive 6, we can easily subtract negative 6 both sides or easily transfer positive 6 sa left as right hand side. So we have negative 6 dito sa part na to. Okay, so ibig sabihin dito, itong particular equation natin sa left-hand side natin, kailangan pa kumpletuhin yung square. So, may kulang pa dyan. Kanina pinag-aralan natin yun, di ba? So, we need to identify the b. The b is negative 5. But hindi lang b. Kailangan natin kunin yung kalahati ng b. Okay? Tapos mamaya, kukunin natin yung squared niyan. So, we have negative b, or b, that is negative 5, over 2. Okay? So, bakit ko muna iiwan to? Dahil mamaya, kakailanganin natin yan sa factored form natin. Okay? So, ngayon, kukunin naman natin yung b over 2 quantity squared. Okay? Para mangyari yon, of course, itong sagot dito, we have negative 5 over 2 quantity squared. Okay? So, how to simplify this one? No? Turuan ko na lang kayo ng mas mabilis na proseso. So, we have negative, tama? So, we have negative. Negative times negative, that is positive. So, therefore, ang answer natin, automatically, that is positive. Okay? 5. So, ang gagawin mo lang sa 5 is squared mo lang. So, ibig sabihin lang yun, we multiply 5 twice sarili. So, 5 times 5, that is 25. Okay? Also, we have 2. 2 squared or 2 times 2, that is 4. So, ibig sabihin, this is going to be the number to complete this particular equation. Okay? So, kumpletuhin na natin. So, we have x squared minus 5x. Ilalagay na natin si positive 25 over 4 equals yung negative 6 sa kabila. Okay? Tapos mag-a-add pa tayo ng 25 over 4. Okay? So, we all know that this particular equation or expression is already a perfect square trinomial. Makakabuo na yan ng square. So, ngayon, ang gagawin natin dito is kailangan itong equation na to or expression na to ay maging factored form. So, kanina may format kasi si factored form, di ba? Kanina tinuro ko sa inyo kung ano yung format niya. So, we have x, it can be plus or minus. We have b over 2 quantity squared. Ito yung format ng factored form yan. So, lagyan natin factored form. Ngayon, alam natin yung x, we have here x, di ba? So, x plus the b over 2. Teka, kukunin natin yung b over 2. Ano bang sign ng b over 2 kanina na nakuha natin? So, nakita natin na yung b over 2 natin is negative, right? So, negative. So, ibig sabihin, since may dalawang posibleng sagot, posibleng sign dyan, we have negative 5 over 2. Okay? So, quantity squared. Ulitin ko ha, bakit ba naging negative 5 over 2? So, dahil negative yung b over 2 natin, so we will just copy the negative then. So, we have negative 5 over 2. Okay, so meron tayong factored form at sa kabilang side ng equation, meron tayong negative 6 plus 25 over 4. Okay, so ang goal is masimplify pa to. Para masimplify yan, we have to rewrite negative 6 as negative 24 divided by 4 plus 25 over 4. Teka Sir Ice, bakit mo ginawang negative 24 over 4? Kasi, mga anak, ang negative 24 over 4, pag sinimplify mo yan, negative 6 pa rin naman ang lalabas, di ba? So, bakit yan, no? Dahil, ang goal ko ay parehas dapat yung kanilang denominator. Pag parehas ng denominator, kahit hindi ka na mag-calculator, masusolve mo na yan. Okay? So, we have this, our left-hand side, we have x minus 5 over 2, quantity squared. And the right-hand side, we can easily simplify them. So, we have 4 and 4, we just copy the denominator. Then add the numerator. So, negative 24 plus 25, that is going to be 1. Okay? Now, madali na natin itong ma-solve. Dahil may square ka dito, we will be using the square root principle. Okay? So, yung square root principle, by applying this one, x minus 5 over 2 equals plus or minus square root of 1 over 4. Okay? So, ganyan po yung square root principle, no? And then, the next thing na kailangan mong gawin dyan is, of course, i-simplify na muna natin to, no? X minus 5 over 2. Simplify muna natin tong square root of 1/4. Square root of 1/4 is just like you are writing square root of 1 over square root of 4. Okay? Since we all know that 1 is a perfect square number as well as 4, we can easily simplify them. So, pinag-iwalay lang natin sila. Square root of 1, that is going to be 1. Square root of 2, that is going to be 2. Ibig sabihin, na square root of 1/4 is equal to 1 over 2. Okay? Ngayon, tutuloy natin muna ang ating equation sa kabilang side kasi hindi na kasya. So, we have x minus 5 over 2 equals yung square root of 1/4 naging plus or minus 1/2 na lang kasi nagawa na natin yung kanina. Okay? So, ngayon, we have x minus 5 over 2 equals plus or minus 1 over 2 here. Okay? So, ang gagawin mo lang dito, kailangan you have to isolate x here. By doing that, we have to add. Sige, palitan natin ng color. Mag-add tayo ng 5 over 2 both sides. Okay? Maka-cancel ito because magiging 0 yan. And matitira, x equals, we have positive 5 over 2 plus or minus 1/2. Okay? So, dalawa ang posibleng sagot. So, ang unang posibleng sagot is x equals 5 over 2 plus 1 over 2. Okay, ginamit ko muna yung plus sign dito. So, we can easily simplify this because parehas yung denominator nila. So, copying the denominator, adding the numerator, 5 plus 1, that is 6. And we all know that 6 divided by 2 is 3. Okay, x equals 3 ang first root natin. Okay, on the other hand, we have x equals this one, negative naman, 5 over 2 minus 1 over 2. Okay, simplifying this, we have the same denominator once again, 5 minus 1, that is going to be 4. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. Therefore, x is equal to positive 2. So, ibig sabihin, may dalawang root tayo. Ang roots natin are 3 and 2. Okay? That's the final answer. So, for our try number 2, students, I want you to solve each by completing the square. Okay? So, try to pause and rewind this particular video and answer these 2 following exercises for you to really apply the skills you've learned from the previous video. Okay? This concludes our session for today. For completing the square, see you sa classroom.